Down in the place to be. Forget your cares and more, most definitely.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have been working really hard on my editing skills and I am trying really hard to get really good for you guys, so the videos will be a little bit more enjoyable to watch. I hope you see my efforts and I promise to keep improving for everyone. Today I am going to be making some black beans and rice, and I'm going to be making a Ital style okra stew or okra. So this is going to be completely vegan and delicious. So let's get into it. I'm going through my rice making portion of the video a little bit quickly because I have already done a rice video. So if you want to have a little refresher, go back and take a look and see how I make my rice. But for this rice, I am just sauteing some onion, garlic, and thyme, sprigs of thyme, at like a medium high heat, and I'm just like sweating them down. And I'm adding now some salt and pepper, a little bit of curry. The only reason why I'm using curry is because I don't have any cumin. So this is more of like a Cuban style rice and beans. So you would, if you do have cumin, add cumin. And the reason why I don't normally give measurements for my seasoning is because everybody has a different like palate. If you like to have like more spice, you can add some spice to this, or you could add more salt or no salt or whatever your diet is. Here I'm adding a little bit of all-purpose seasoning and I'm just mixing everything together. I have 3/4 of a cup of parboiled rice, washed and put to the side. And once this is all sauteed, I'm going to add it in, as you can see here. I've been doing like a lot of vegan videos lately. I'm not vegan actually, but my background is Jamaica, and I have so many uncles and cousins that are identified as a Rastafarian, and they have this amazing cuisine called Ital. So it's totally vegan, but it's just like power food. Like you feel so full and so strong when you finish eating it. And I'm like really excited to try to share that with you right now. And I also have a lot of vegan friends, like my brother Iran is vegan along with his wife Nicole. So every time I do these videos, I really do think about them. I hope I'm making you guys proud. So I added like, this is my black beans from the last video. So I added, just a couple spoonful of black beans. Again, add as many beans as you want. And add canned beans, like you could add a whole can of beans, half a can of beans, however you're into beans. Anyways, I'm gonna let you watch a little bit of boiling. There we go. So now that my rice looks like that, I'm gonna add a lid and just turn it on low and let it steam. And while that's happening, I am going to add some oil to my next pan for my okra or okra. And that thing you saw me add at the end there was just a habanero pepper. I didn't cut it so it wouldn't be too spicy, but you can add that or take it out or do whatever that you want, however you like spice. So right now my stove is on medium. I'm just adding a little bit of oil to just get everything sauteing. It doesn't stick to the pan. You could use whatever oil you want. I'm using vegetable oil. And I do all my measurements in terms of like one piece of something, because you don't want to like cut half of a pepper and then like put it in the fridge and have to deal with it later. It's so much easier. So I'm doing 1 onion, 1 yellow pepper. I added like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic because I really love garlic. And this is a tomato. I added half of this tomato because it was like a really big tomato. And I added some sprigs of thyme, and I'm just gonna saute everything on medium. I just want to sweat it. I don't want to get like a lot of color or browning. I just want to get everything like soft and like starting to like I want to say melt, but you know what I mean, like softening and starting to release some of its liquids. I have a frozen okra that I buy for $1 from my grocery store. It comes with 321 grams of okra. And here I'm just seasoning everything. Salt and pepper. I only add salt and pepper and a little bit of seasoning salt here because There's already a lot of ingredients. I've also added a whole habanero pepper minus the seeds in here along with some thyme. So, and this is some dark soy sauce. I'm adding, I would say, about half a tablespoon of dark soy sauce to this as well. You could use tamari if you're like gluten intolerant, or you can skip this altogether and just maybe add a little bit more salt, whatever you like. But I just want to soften everything. I don't want to get any color. I don't want to add much liquid to this stew. So I just want to make everything soft and start to release its liquid, so that can be the sauce for it. So I'm going to be using frozen okra, again 321 grams, and it cost me $1 at the store. So this is to prove to you that eating vegan is not super expensive, and it can be like really simple, because you can buy a couple of these when you see them on sale, put them in your freezer and pull them out anytime, and they taste delicious. You really can't tell that they've been frozen unless you have like an amazing palate. I know some people do, but it's like really cheap and it's really good and it's really filling if you don't mind like that slimier texture of okra. So I'm just adding the whole bag to this, and this was able to serve 3 or 4 servings depending on the appetite sizes, but 3 or 4 servings. So it's a really good amount. So I'm just gonna stir the okra in and stir it around with everything else. And you know, I guess talking so much that like sometimes I forget to say bye to you guys and I feel so terrible. So I'm trying really hard this time. I'm gonna time myself. You're gonna see I'm gonna get this time, because I do love to talk. I know that. So here we go. This is what it looks like when all the okra is mixed around. And I'm just going to put a lid on it, turn it down to like medium low, and just let it stew until it looks like this. So it's chunky. It's delicious. Like you can see, it's not like mushy. Doesn't look frozen. And this is the rice, what it looks like at the end. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.